Back at it again. Don't need this at the moment. Awesome. So we are doing some good old austerity research, because fuck yeah, why not? Hey, oh, I can. That is handy. Okay. So, plan today is probably going to dive quite deep into this. I can't stay awake all night, unfortunately. I do have to go somewhere tomorrow, but tomorrow night I can stay awake for fucking forever, because all I have to do is work from home the day after, so that'll probably be the plan. One moment. Oh, fucked it up. Oh, did it again. So, let me over here. Sweet. Okay. So that should be working nice and fine now, hopefully. Okay. So, austerity, that old chestnut. Actually, probably. Oh, no. Okay, so what was I looking at yesterday? I've changed all my notes over to OneNote now. I'm doing OneNote instead of writing because it's actually easy to show that shit on the screen. So when was austerity implemented? It was earlier than that though, right? There was some in the 70s. I'm sure there was. Okay, the winter of discontent. Oh, that's the Thatcher shit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so this is a book I've got open. Oh, good. Okay, so that's cool. So, okay, so there's more than one example then. Which rising towards the end of the 1960s. The number of working days lost through disputes and strikes had been. What's oh, so 2.8 million? Holy shit, that's a lot. What's the MN unit of measurement? That's cited somewhere. Let me look this up. MN work days unit of measurement. Is it MN unit of measurement? Milli. I don't think it's the millinewton. I don't know what that is. I assume it's a lot. I would imagine it's a lot. So, where was the bit I was just reading? Shit, did I fucking lose it? No. Um, What was I just looking at? I'm really smart, it turns out. Uh, oh, fuck's sake. I just had a page open. I've completely fucking lost it somehow. It was on Wikipedia, wasn't it? I swear it was Wikipedia. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, it's this page. I'm smart. Okay, okay, so... UK coming in the 70s. Is there anything about austerity, specifically? No, I don't think this is really it. Fair enough. I'll look at a different page. Recession, currency crisis. I guess the 70s isn't really going to be relevant to the 2010s, right? Like, 40 years... Even if the... What was the winter of discontent? The strike action, okay. That was due to the, what was it in the 80s? I don't know if this is relevant either. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna look at modern austerity. I don't know how far to go back into the 70s or whatever. I don't know how relevant that is either. So we'll just look back at modern austerity. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, all of this I understand. Followed by okay, so called the age. Okay, so we'll add that to the list. Age of Austerity by David Cameron and his Chancellor of the Chancellor of the Exchequer, wasn't he, George Osborne? Yep. Osborne. So I guess my next question is: did David Cameron campaign on austerity, or previously? Second. Or can I turn this into a link? Oh, I can. That's lovely. Oh, I'm liking OneNote. OneNote's pog. So if I do this, I guess I'll do the quotes as well. Oh, this changes everything. I can just source I don't even have to have all the tabs open anymore. I can just source it from here. Link. Yes. Okay, now we're cooking with gasoline. Now we're cooking with gasoline. I feel like I've just discovered fire. I can't believe I wasn't using this before. I'm so dim. Fantastic. So that'll do for that. Actually, can I... view... Okay, can I make it raw? No. Oh my lord. Oh, this is fantastic. Can I have it? Best day ever. I wish it would actually be on the lines. Have text on rule lines. How do you... Align with grid? How does one do that? I mean, that kind of... Actually, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to make everything neat. Apparently... okay, what does this do? Gem for OneNote. This seems dodgy as shit. I don't want to put this on my PC. There must be a way of getting that to work. Putting text to lines. Oh, actually, can I make the rules bigger? Will that do something positive? Oh, that's just made it woefully terrible, hasn't it? Can I adjust it with the arrow key? No. Fuck. Oh, I really want this to work so badly. Ah, whatever, that'll do for now. Put it back to the, first one, that seemed to be somewhat better, I guess. Damn it. Segu, apparently changing the font helps? I said I'd ignore it, and I haven't, because it's actually driving me nuts, so... And then font size 10. Wow, that actually really does help. Holy shitballs. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Reddit, my hero. Absolutely love that. Nice. Let's continue. So it got the age of austerity stuff. Cool. So when was it implemented? Um. So seen as synonymous with financial prudence at the time. The age of irresponsibility is giving way to the age of austerity. Okay, fair enough. So we got the when, we got the definition. Make it all uniform, because otherwise, again, it will drive me nuts. Make that 10. Cool. Right, so what's next? What were examples of conservative austerity policies? Actually, no, I guess I should look up, did David Cameron campaign on austerity? Okay, so I got a quote. I don't know, Quora. Quora is not exactly a fucking political source, is it? But what was this he said? Reduce the size of the state. Where did I see that? Uh, Cameron austerity reduced size. Oh shit! Yeah. Wow. Okay. Fuck, man. That's really sad. Damn. So even austerity kind of had a political. Oh, I see. It's political, but even then, it wasn't entirely economic, huh? Um. Okay, so why? I guess is the next question. Is there a way to change default font? Options. I'm gonna have to change this now to this. Fantastic. Oh, changed it for this, is it? Fucking this. So actually, I'm just gonna delete this and let's see if it will do it properly. When was austerity implemented in the UK? Why was austerity? I think this is important to get out the way. Let's see. What does the book say? Why austerity? Yep. So financial crash. %, mass poverty in Europe. Interesting. Right, whoa, what the fuck? I didn't want to do that. Okay. Um, right, okay, so the markets react badly to public spending because instead of investing in the private sector, you're investing in the public sector, I guess is the argument. So, wait. Yeah. Financial investors are schizophrenic about fiscal consolidation and growth. Okay. So interesting. So, the paradox then, I guess, is that when you're trying to implement austerity, it's because you want the private sector not to feel like it's being left behind in terms of investment. But then obviously having a weaker public sector reduces the value of your goods and services, right? Would be my reading of that. So, although I'm actually going to look this up to understand it because maybe I'm. Why does reducing public spending hurt the private sector? Low government. Right, so this stuff then. Um, Negative of reducing public investment. Cool. And then this will be the rationale behind austerity. And then this is the. Okay. So, austerity policies were likewise supposed to provide stability to the Eurozone countries, not undermine them. Okay, so. All implemented tough austerity packages since the financial crisis hit them in 2008. Reached bloated public sector debt. Spain's over leveraged What's an over leveraged private sector? Business is over leveraged when it's carrying too much debt and unable to pay. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't a quote as much as it's a definition, so I'm actually going to make that blue. Fuck it. Oh, it actually has the definition. I'll add a note anyway, just in case. Carrying too much debt and unable to pay off loans. Interest from loans. Cool. Illiquidity is when you just don't have a lot of money, right? I think that's the convert an aspect. Okay. So that's another definition. Unable to convert assets to cash. European justification for austerity. Blowing holes in. Confidence returns. Interesting. So PIIGS cut their budgets as their economy shrank, their debt loads got bigger, not smaller, and unsurprisingly, their interest payments shot up. What's PIIGS? Derogatory acronym. Oh. Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. Derogatory as. So are they seen? Okay, so derogatory as they were seen as weakest European economies during Eurozone crisis. What was the Eurozone crisis? European debt crisis. European debt crisis, often also referred to as the Eurozone crisis or the European sovereign debt crisis, was a multi-year debt crisis that took place in the European Union from 2009 until the mid-late 2010s. Several Eurozone member states, the Gypsy states, Cyprus as well, were unable to repay or refinance their government debt or to bail out over-indebted banks under their national supervision without the assistance of third parties like other Eurozone countries. Okay. The debt loads got bigger, not smaller. Excuse me. European austerity. Oh, so okay, that makes sense. So they fucked their economy, which meant that obviously their debts and the other European or the other debt holders that they were sort of indebted to panicked, realized that they wouldn't be able to pay back their debts, and increased the fuck out of their interest payments. Is that how it works? That must be it. I need like a deep dive on finances. I'm gonna turn my light on as well. Wish I had like a designated economics expert to explain this stuff to me, but I think that's what that means. I think so. Portuguese net debt GDP increased from 62%. Holy shit! Wow. Okay, so we okay. So this isn't relevant to what I was thinking about though. So let's get back on topic. As in, this book seems fucking amazing in terms of needing everything I need, or having everything I need. But I've just gone over my cable. Pain in the ass. Fuck's sake, man. I need better cable management in my room. God damn it. One sec. Okay, we're good. So that makes sense. That all makes sense so far. So what was I looking at? Why did I even go down that rabbit hole? Why was austerity? So I'll bring this quote in, I guess. Where was it? Notes. Okay. So general rationale would be this. Okay. How did I do my quotes earlier? So and then it would be, I guess you italicize quotes, right? And then that's kind of the general rationale. And then European rationale was, no, I don't want it to be in this box. Different box. Would be I guess this is all the same kind of quote, isn't it, really? Countries. And then wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. So cut the budget, reduce the debt. See, this doesn't make sense to me, because if you're gonna fuck your public sector up, how is that gonna bring confidence back? But we'll find out. Hey, our public sector is completely gutted, but we want you to have confidence in our economy. I don't understand that. But I'm not a financier, so I hope that this book explains that for me. To me, it makes no fucking sense. European rationale would be this. General rationale would be this. So... countries with a deficit being unable to reduce their debt leads to the belief that by cutting public spending, you can grow the economy back and business to return to develop. Long term for a short sacrifice to public sector. That's okay, that's my TLDR. So, cool, done that. I'm looking specifically for a... So this is all negatives. So these are all negative consequences of... So I need to remember this paragraph exists. Austerity. It's okay, so now we need to... So actually, let me check. When did we implement austerity compared to the other nations? 2006. Okay, when did the Eurozone implement austerity? When? That's my... 2009. Okay, so... Uh... Kingdom... Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Bloody Nora. United Kingdom... Eurozone... Europe... Okay. Origins of the financial crisis, possible responses, consequences for health. 2009 was one of the dates, right? Ah, shit, it's not going to show me, is it? Let's just try Portugal. Nope. I just want to know what date they implemented it. Really. European debt crisis. No, none of that. Since 2009. Has it got specific examples? I might need to look this up another time. So does that work? Fantastic. Wicked. Okay, that'll do for now, I guess. So we implemented it first. United Kingdom began austerity before the rest of Europe. Okay. So what was this I was saying about? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that is so. The failure of austerity led to demands for more austerity. That is very. That's very circular. Wow. Second. Oh, apparently Germany's going for Brexit, according to something my cousin just sent me. That's fucking. Wow. Of all the things you could copy, that's not what I would have expected. Um. Okay, so. Making currency. Austerity can't be seen as main factor. Economy. Okay. Very interesting. So we're better off than Europe because we have our own central bank and currency, and therefore we can. Okay, that makes sense. Richard in as bad shape as anyone else despite the tightening. When was this written? 2013. Fucking hell. So, yep, it's all going very well. You'll be glad to see. Austerity. Didn't help. Okay. Not really a sovereign debt crisis. Okay. So, state interference. Another rationale for austerity. That's interesting. Yeah, you see? Oh, I'm so fucking glad. I'm so glad I had that read that book about the financial crash because yeah, I know this is wrong. And I guess you'd call this maybe more of a libertarian justification. Libertarian justification. Oh, you know what I could do if I'm feeling really cheeky? Oh, I've just had a great idea. Is there a Kindle version of The Big Short? There is! Oh my god, I can start quoting The Big Short as well. Beautiful. Libertarian justification. State. Reach. European rationale. Stability. Uh... Okay. Yep, that appears to be... God, it is like listening to libertarians, isn't it? Jesus, fuck. So far the themes seem to be stability. I guess this I can have these. Okay, and these are just my notes. I would consider this as kind of a libertarian justification. Um, Counter example to libertarian view. Yeah. For everyone else, the problem is that the banks that sovereigns have to take responsibility for. Right, yeah, so oh, I get what it's saying. So it's saying the problem isn't that there's somehow too much state overreach in the banks, but the fact that the banks, through their own private action, have to be bailed out by the state. Right, okay. That's interesting. That was my intuition, just based on the little bit of reading I've done before this point, so that makes sense to me. 2008, no one, save for a few okay. Oh. Or in Spain, an island where they held us a... Interesting. Okay. So, before financial crash, debt wasn't an issue. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay. So that's what I was talking about before. So, yeah, this is what I meant. So, it's called a sovereign debt crisis because apparently there's some kind of... Oh, this fucks my notes up. Uh, Fix that real quick. Hang on. Kindle. It's fucked. Having notes open. Hey. Oh, I forget. Ah, there you go. Slightly adjust all this stuff. That should be better. Yeah, so it was called a sovereign crisis because at the end of the day, the states paid the cost. Yeah. Is there a way to open multiple windows of Kindle? Is that a thing you can do? I don't think so. Okay, so we got some of the... Okay, so we got some of the justifications, okay? So... Uh... Yeah. Um... States had to bail out banks. Cool. So, what are some examples of conservative policy? Let's have a look. What were some conservative austerity policies? 2010. Okay. Oh no, I want specific examples of the Conservatives and the economy. So what has it got the different policies at play? State of the economy, productivity. I want to know what the actual specific policies were. Okay, so leading up to 2010, all three major parties aimed on reducing deficit through fiscal tightening crap. Do that. By up to by 5% of national income by 2017. Okay. Austerity policies. Have they got actual examples of policy? Ooh. Interesting. So when was this article written? 2009. Mm-hmm. Guess I'll change my side notes into a different color, maybe red. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that and okay. Good so far. Um. Okay, so there's no specific examples. So conservative to austerity was mainly focused on spending cuts in major parties. Austerity specific policies. I want to know specifics, not just fucking, you know, oh, they increase some taxes and reduce some other taxes. I want more specifics. Um, Gotta be more, surely. Deep spending cuts with comparatively small increase in yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'll save this. This appears to be good. So does this. This could be too. Yeah, and this. And this. This maybe. This. Okay. Right, now what were the specific examples? Oh, see, now this is... Okay, they're all talking about consequences. Specific austerity policies UK. I want specific fucking policies, man. Jesus. Okay, so alright, this is all consequences. This is more consequences. Right, okay, how did the right, maybe that's my... How did the conservatives implement austerity? Austerity timeline? Is this it? Yes! Oh! I'm gonna fucking nut. This is it. This is what I need. This is it. Let me move this up actually. Yes. Okay. Yeah, 10 years later. UK was out of economic recession, but at the same time... Wait. Yeah, why? What's the point of... Okay. I guess just... But if you're gonna weaken the fucking economy, then it's... Oh, okay. It was announced the NHS would be protected. That did not happen, did it? But... So I guess we'll do this chronologically. Does that make the most sense? Yeah, so we'll do 2009. Well, yeah. Be protected. I guess we'll do timeline of implementation of austerity. And then what's the next year? 2010. Rule again. How can we believe that lie when the fall? Okay. Great. It's all out of line. Love it. What if I do... Okay, that fixed it, ish. Going well so far. And we got 2010. Or 2011, sorry. Okay, so 2011 maximum rent introduced. Okay. So what does this mean? Ooh. Okay, so maximum rent, that seems good. I guess that means that landlords can't fuck you out of... Might as well copy and paste this, because this... Okay. Okay, that all seems fine so far. Um... Okay. So far, some of these seem okay, like... Okay, so all of these are actually... Wait, what? Okay. Oh, so that's what the bedroom tax was. Having a spare room means you get docked money. That makes sense. Uh... Okay. So... Welfare change. What were these? Oh, you fucker. That is deeply irritating. This is now 2013. I just shift all of these up a line. Nah, that would never work, would it? Because if I increase the gap here, it will throw everything out of whack as well. Oh, that fixed it. Sure. Okay, so... Drag this down to... there. Okay. Well, what's a good point, actually? I never thought about that. I wonder how much the existence of the show Benefit Street really demonized people on benefits. I bet the Tories loved that show, didn't they? Because it just like let some shit on people on benefits. Okay, 2015. So much of this to get through. How many years? Are we going all the way up to 21, are we? So once I've got this list out, I'm going to go through the list and look more deep into each thing, but I just want to get the list done first. I have it all in front of me. Okay. Oh, Brexit. That old chestnut. What's the film? I, Daniel Blake. I haven't heard of that. Oh, it's a movie about welfare. Right, gotcha. Isn't it? Jesus. Might have to watch that at some point. I'm over feeling sad and emotional. Seems like a heartbreaking kind of movie from what I've just read, but... That's it. Can I just do this? Oh, wow! I'm very good with tech, apparently. 2017. What was next? So Brexit, that old fucking chestnut. Holiday hunger. What is the meaning of holiday? I've not heard of this. Holiday hunger. What's this? Oh, that makes so much sense. Obviously, when you're going to school, you get a free school meal, but if you're off school, you don't get one. That makes so much sense. It literally never occurred to me that school holidays could ever be a negative. Right, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah, well. I mean, that makes so much fucking sense. Go back over to library. Where did I put it? Oh, what? Did I not buy the Big Short? I did. Oh, fuck's sake. I need to go and redo it then. I guess it just didn't go through. Big Short. I already own it. Read now. Sync? Ah! We got it. Fan-fucking-tastic. So... we now have the Big Short available to read. Love that. Fantastic. That'll be on the list. Let me have a look at the table of contents real quick. I'm looking for a very specific thing, I guess. Regulation. I'm not going to cherry pick quotes. I'll read the whole thing at some point, just not right now. Okay. 2017. Fantastic. Okay. 2018. So this is, this is not even really the timeline of austerity as much as it is the timeline of austerity Britain. This is everything that happened during that period, which is even more information than I really could have expected. Big fan. Holy shit. That's a lot. Okay. Fantastic. Nearly there. So I'm gonna have to go through this year by year and just see if I can glean anything from. Looking at the specifics of this stuff. Okay. Theory, hotkey for alt font one note. Oh. Oh! Loving life now. Loving life. I can adjust that later. Oh, that's excellent. Okay. $2021. Do 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 do. Excellent. Okay. Should be fine, I think. Wicked. So we'll go bold all the years. Be a bit better. Right, so Actually, let me just drag that over there. Drag that over here. Because, I mean, this is really... Okay. Right, so we have a load of huge list of shit to read about now, so let's get into it. Can I make this like a natural box? Can I put a box around it? Like a border? OneNote, put border around text box. Fuck. Ah! That worked out very well, actually. Can I edit the table? Shading. No, that's not what No. Okay, you know what that'll do? That's better than I thought it'd be. We will take that. Okay, what was I gonna have a look at next? No, I think that's fine. Okay, so... Here we can introduce the idea of big society, we'll communicate... Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at this. So everybody works together, helps each other out, blah blah blah. Okay. Not much substantial in that, I reckon. It's just kind of talking points, isn't it? That's what those sorts of things normally tend to be anyway. Okay, that makes sense. He wants to do good things with the community, whatever. So, maximum rents introduced. So, that seems to be against private landlords. So, Girls' benefit was frozen for 3 years. Began to be cut back or ended. Yep. Right, so I'm just going to highlight all the cuts, actually. So that's a cut. That's a cut. The age limit for room sharing. Okay, so that appears to be good. Because if you're reducing that limit, then that would mean that you're less... Okay, so that doesn't seem to be a cut. Bedroom tax... So that's a cut. I don't think that's a cut. This is just a reworking of the system. So I guess this isn't a cut. This is more like a vetting, I think, for. So you know what I'm gonna do? Maximum rinse and shoes. So I'm gonna see. This is a positive. No, that's a terrible color. Is there a better shade of green than that? That's awful. I guess that'll have to do. That's a positive. I think this is a positive. These, I don't know if these are positives. I'm just going to leave them ambiguous. Benefits for households came out to me. The benefit levels could not be higher than average wages. Yeah, that's fair to me. Yes. Tough penalties for benefit fraud. I think that's also fair because obviously you don't want benefit scroungers to be. Ruining the welfare system. Okay. Multiple welfare changes. Maximum benefits household could receive a sub. Yeah, that seems fair to me. I'm trying to keep this as honest as possible in outright cuts. Cuts made to working in households to benefit payments. Pensions by affected by cut in some councils. Okay, so pension is not being affected. But then. This is a cut. Don't like that. Child benefit was no longer paid to households where a person earns 150k. Still a cut, even if it maybe is. Oh, that's definitely a cut. Yeah. Sure Start. Sure Start is a targeted program supporting children under the age of 4 and their families living in the most disadvantaged areas in Northern Ireland. Sure Start projects deliver a wide variety of services which are designed to enhance children's learning. Okay, so that is a good thing. The idea of it is good. But it was then axed. Wait, what colour was that? These are obviously bad. These are bad. It's just changing of the guard. Okay. Benefits were frozen for 4 years. Calling the benefit helpline costed money for a little. That is staggeringly short-sighted. The national living wage. Oh, so it was just minimum wage. That seems pretty pog. I'm okay with that. Not bad, not bad. We're okay with that, I think. Two child credits caps introduced. I think this is a cut. May there was general election, Conservative government's formed with Theresa May's Prime Minister. Voting campaign of number of weeks between a person applying for Unicross and... Okay, that seems really good. Reduces the amount of weights you need between your application being accepted and your first payment. POG. This is good. 2 million funding for pilot projects. Job centres closed. Jesus. So the NHS isn't being mentioned at all here, really. Which is interesting. Might have to look up specifically how austerity affected the NHS and add that to this list. Preliminary findings about the what? Sorry, the what court? UN special. So okay, so this is bad. Yeah, don't want this. Windrush. I've heard of Windrush. I don't know what it is. The Windrush scandal. Heard of this before, but I have no clue what it actually is. People are wrongly detained, denied legal rights, threatened with deportation, and at least 8 cases wrongly deported. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. That is appalling. Okay, so... yeah, that's bad. Welfare spending had fallen. Also, credit continue to albeit with ongoing delays. I think that's good, generally. Okay, so this part's good. Keep testing it, but this part is bad. Because that means that only 1 in 3. Jesus. Oh, so they made a system that's more inefficient. Love to see that. Yeah. 83% of claimants are satisfied. Okay, so although there's a small amount of people that claimed it, the people that did claim it was satisfied. So that's at least something. Absolutely clear that there are challenges in the rollout of universal credit, and the main issue that led to an increase in fee paying users could have been the fact that... okay. Introduce a measure for food insecurity. So this is at least positive. Number of resigned as Secretary of Work Pensions. Okay, this is just political shit. This isn't... transition period. COVID-19. Restrictions placed in the UK. Yeah. So this is obviously bad. Well, let's not consider I wouldn't consider that a cut. COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah. Food provision for children in the UK is... yeah, didn't Marcus Rashford have to campaign to get that shit done? From what I remember. It's a massive controversy. Okay, so right, so there's clear gaps here in thing. So there's clear gaps here in some of the info, I think. So right. So let's see. So what's set? Okay, I'm gonna make a list. Just to do. So we've got austerity of on NHS, transport, etc. Specifically stuff. Or mail, that's a good one. Youth, pensioners, parents, etc. Okay, so UK austerity policies on NHS. Okay. What was austerity's toll on the NHS before the pandemic? This is what I'm kind of supposed to be looking for, this sort of thing. So, let's close all these tabs. Some of these I think have now become kind of superfluous. COVID-19 public inquiries finally underway in earnest. Okay. So, I need specific policies. So this is kind of the timeline. I guess this would be, I guess I call this sectors affected by austerity. Okay, so that's an important note, I think. That makes sense. So even though there wasn't a massive cut, there wasn't like a okay, that's kind of a tricky way around that, I guess, if you're a conservative. There wasn't technically a cut to the NHS, I guess, but they just didn't fund it. I think that's... Ooh. This might be good. This is from 2010. I'll get to that in a minute then. So let's just talk about the NHS for now. So oh crap. Oh, what was the key binding again? Did it. Okay, get rid of this shit. Cool, cool. Oh, why is it not? An asshole. Still finagling. Yeah, Moose. I've given up on writing on paper because it was too much of a faff. So I've now got a whole OneNote document with all my notes instead, which is a bit easier to manage. It's yeah, it's going pretty well so far, I think. I'm just looking at austerity at the moment. Because I'm a party animal, obviously. How you doing, mate? Uh, no, that's the wrong one. Wrong symbol, god damn it. The thing about looking into UK politics is going well. Yeah, you're right. I'm using. I've got this book open. Well, I did have it open. I swapped over to the Big Short because I was looking for a specific quote. But where was it? Let me find it. So I've got Kindle in the left below my webcam, so you can check the book I'm reading. So I've just spent like the first hour or so just looking at the. I did, yeah, 3-0 win, great result. Fantastic game. First half we were non-existent as always, but second half I don't know what happened, but we just pulled the finger out and suddenly we were great again. Yeah, it's a good result. I'm happy with that. We needed a win. It's been a while. Yeah, did you watch the United game? United are shocking again, aren't they? Fucking hell. No extra fans. Okay, so kick your season off. Yeah, well, better late than never, I guess. Best game of the season for me so far was the Portsmouth away win in the cup. But yeah, it's better late than never, I guess, isn't it? We're never gonna be one of those insanely good league teams, I feel like. So I'm just happy to get a win in the go home actually having a good day instead of furious at our team. NHS ring fence came at the expense of wider health spending through a sneaky accountancy trick that refined health spending as NHS spending in 2015. This protected the NHS England budget at the expense of the wider Department of Health and Social Care budget. Wow. Yeah, shocking result. Rashford, I'm surprised, started and Garnacho didn't get subbed off, or got subbed off instead of him, which is amazing. I can't believe that. Rashford was shocking. Subchaining capital. Okay, so um, so from 2015, NHS funding in a ring fence from wider healthcare sectors such as social care, I'll shut Kindle for now. Oh, chat's in the wrong place. Notice that. Thanks for joining, Moose. You're helping me fix the stream as we go. Where the fuck has that gone? 1 second. No, that's not it. That's it. Where do I want you? Yeah, up there's fine. Yes. Right. Okay, so that's interesting. So I don't know if was this intentional? Yeah, the Treasury did it. So the Treasury redefined the NHS as being ring fenced away from social care, which meant that they were able to cut even further down on things like social care and leave the NHS unaffected. They just gutted social care while only kind of gutting the NHS. Conservatives are fucking evil. Jesus. Let's read. Okay. Protected the NHS in England. Yeah. Cool. And then... Actually, I can do this even better. Wait. Come on. There you go, and then... Oh, so this is talking about, pandemic stuff. Oh, fucking hell, dude. I hate the Tories. Is this what... So this is saying this is why they had to outsource test and trace instead of having it Britain-led, or Britain, I don't know if funded is the word. But that's because they fucked up social care. Good grief. Oh. That's the wrong thing. Interesting. Do you know much about austerity, Moose? So far, to me, it seems to be a kind of a disaster, but... What's this? Oh! Good grief, that's a big number. So, NHS 2016 to 2017. Wait. What I should really do, have this up here. That's all from the same site. Damn it, that's not good. And then this. I'm still figuring out OneNote. It's going well though. I like it. So, and then link. Boom. So, let's see. Did I give a reason as to why this is? Or is it just one of those things like, fuck it? Damn it, it's not in line. That's going to drive me nuts, but... Pay for each, yeah. Hospital will be given just 930... Ooh. Why did this happen? The cuts in the amount that NHS organisations pay per patient were made in the hope that they would respond by cutting their own costs through efficiencies. I love that. Oh, man. That's great. We're going to give you less money for scalpels. So instead you can cut people's stomachs open, for example, with just a sharp stick. I love that. That is brilliant. Poor NHS, man. It's always getting fucked. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's such a stupid... Oh. God, I hate it. Wait, let me fix my chat. My chat was really wonky for some... Fantastic. Police! Police. Thank you, Billy. I forgot that one. So I've got NHS, transport, mail, Royal Mail, youth, pensioners, parents, police. Yep, I forgot that one. Thank you. Knew I was forgetting something big. Army, defense, that's another one. Or I guess military / defense. Excellent. So that's all well and dandy. Oh, here's an example. I do love a good number to back something up. I've got a little bit of that before, in my notes, but I haven't gotten to that bit. No, that sounds like a good area of focus, though, actually. I like that. Maybe that can go in the timeline. I like that, Billy. Cheers. God, the formatting of this is just terrible. No, that was the wrong thing. I'd love it if you could just... There you go, that'll do. Oh! Shit. So, however, in 2009... NHS procedures... Small profit, allowing for investment. Development. Nah, healthcare's not important, just slash it all. Fuck it. So government attempted to increase tariffs to pay for this, but it didn't cover the deficit. Inflation enough. Fantastic. Love that. Cool. That was actually really insightful. Did I save that page? No, I should. Funding speech translated into drafts. HS only through up emergency cash injections. Man, poor NHS. What can you do, eh? Well, you can fund it, but you know that's too easy. So I guess I'll subtitle this government policy regarding NHS. And then another subtitle would be impact. Yes. So, hand to mouth. That's how you want your healthcare to exist. Hand to mouth. Love that. Amazing. Left trust in England. Cool. $5 billion. Was that the number I saw earlier? Ooh, it increased. Oh my god, it went up? Jesus fuck. £5 billion. No wonder the pandemic fucking annihilated us. That's insane, dude. Hand to mouth, what's this? Oh, okay, so they're equating the situation in the NHS. Quite explains the lack of masks and other PPE equipment. Yeah, and test and trace having to be outsourced because... What did it say earlier? Where was it? Spending has not kept pace with the population's health needs. Once adjusted for the age of population, health funding was largely flat in the decade running up to the pandemic, meaning no extra funds for investment in technology, innovation, upgrading buildings and equipment, or training and developing staff, nor to pay for the public's gradually rising expectations of healthcare as society advances. And it talks here about failing to reinvent the public health budget could be the reason the government ended up outsourcing the test and trace program at great financial cost. So this was the one I already saw. $5 billion figure. Holy shit, dude. Ability to invest in long-term capital projects. As the number of COVID-19 hospital admissions gradually declines, policy attention is turning to how the NHS can restart some more routine activities. But doing this while living alongside COVID-19 will involve major practical challenges that will need to be overcome. This new discussion paper by Nigel Edwards looks at the realities the health and care systems will now begin to face. Love it. What's this? Yeah, it's like you're talking about the equipment and stuff. Fucking hell, dude. Poorly paced to cope with infection control requirements like the... So the NHS struggled to keep infected and non-infected patients apart because of funding cuts. That is insane. Fucking hell, bro. Actually bonkers. Well, apparently immigrants are the problem. Omega law. Ah, wait, nice. Fuck the formatting. Nope. Nope. Fix it. Fixed. So to sum this up, I think you can just say, even though NHS technically wasn't gutted, which is what I mentioned earlier in the list of like different, like this is sort of the timeline of austerity, Billy. This is different things that either happened during austerity or that the government implemented during austerity. And the NHS isn't really mentioned. But I guess the counter-argument to that is it just didn't get an increase in funding in the same way it might have done before austerity was implemented. So it wasn't gutted, but it wasn't funded either. So... yeah. So it didn't shoot the NHS in the back of the head, the austerity, but it didn't give it body armor in the middle of a war zone either. So yeah, the NHS was fucked. Oh, I can make a sub page, huh? Wait. I just copy this? I might be able to make it even neater looking. Oh, I love that. Yes, goodbye. And turn it into folders and shit. Fucking go. Copy. Delete. And then just put that over there for now. Oh, man. Living the dream. Okay, so now I can delete this shit. I'll just call it... this can be just a table of contents. NHS. 2. I guess I can do police. That's a good shout. So... Cool. I should know which bits were which. Oh, I fucked this up completely now, and I haven't said which bits were from which bit. 30 told on the NHS before the pandemic. So this bit is actually... there. Short-termism. Actually, no, this is kind of maybe more the... That is, I mean, that's kind of... Short-termism is such a great way of describing it. Because you're just patching up shit, like holes in a sinking ship. And expecting it to be fine. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's from the same page. Cool. Right, so what's next? Austerity was not like UK's chronic short-termism when it comes to... Since the 1970s, approach the hospital buildings to speak to... Wait. Okay, so yeah, I'm on this bit. When it comes to investing in healthcare, since 1970s, approach the hospital... Oh, shit. See, what's this? Such as government's pledge to build 14 hospitals will soon be under the spotlight once more. Alongside his new... Oh yeah, Billy, I got some Iraq core stats for you if you want. So the money spent on... Where was it? So this document only goes up until 2007, I believe. Yep. So at this point, the money spent was 4.4 billion. So that could have been used to make it could have been used to train 10,300 new teachers for 10 years, 44 new hospitals. It's the entire annual budget of the Department for International Development, which would allow for more aid to Africa. And according to UNICEF estimates, £5 billion, which is only slightly more than this number, would fund 2 years of immunization for every child in the developing world. So it's a lot of money. So just imagine how much money that we could have given to hospitals. That's true. They really did. Couldn't agree more, dude. Fantastic. That's good. Oh! Okay, so hospitals were designed in a way to basically just push them as quickly as possible through hospitals whenever they need to visit. But obviously, during the pandemic, giant crowds of people are pouring out of small amounts of doors and stuff. That's gonna obviously fuck you. In terms of social distancing. Very, very clever. Very clever. Good job. Good job, team. Love that. That's genius. Genuinely, if it wasn't real life, this would be hilarious. It's so short-sighted. Fucking hell, bro. What the fuck? Actually staggered. Actually staggered by it, but well, you know, what can you do? This kind of shit is why the Conservatives lost the election. This is why. Because they're clearly just fucking insane. So NHS resilience, that was the where's the resilience thing? So health system resilience. So shock is sudden change which impacts the health system, i.e. a pandemic. Could be a very good example of that, I would imagine. Cool. So all of this will be in red, and I can bold these because it looks fancy. Fantastic. So, examining impact on resilience, important inquiries, right to pursue this line of investigation. Many remember repeated pledges to ramp up capacity, testing Nightingale hospitals, the ventilator challenge. What's the ventilator challenge? Is that like a shitty TikTok trend? All began with a woeful shortage of machines and a desperate... Oh my god, this is an example of the press, right? Oh no, it wasn't other newspapers, never mind. It was the government saying it. So... Ventilator challenge hailed a success as UK production finishes. So obviously building 14,000 ventilators, pretty objectively a good thing, I would say. But then that headline doesn't really take into account the fact that the only reason we didn't have that many ventilators in the first place was because the government fucking gutted the NHS. It's like saying, "Oh, you know, I'm brilliant. I put out a fire that I started." Fantastic. Good job. Very proud. So, um, yeah, so austerity appears to have. So basically, health system resilience is. I don't know if you can see this, or if it's probably too small. The ability to prepare for, manage, absorb, adapt, and transform and learn from shocks. And a shock is a sudden and extreme change which impacts on the health system. So I'm assuming that by all of this analysis here, the just giant list of ways the NHS was fucked, the Conservatives definitely made the NHS less resilient. I don't think there's an argument to say they haven't done that. So, uh, austerity made the NHS less resilient in the face of health care crises such as the 2020 to 2021 COVID-19 pandemic. Cool. So that's a decent look at the NHS so far. See if there's any more writings on this. From The Guardian, classic left-wing newspaper, which means that everybody hates it because it's woke. Ooh. I love it. I love it. I love that as policy. I'm sorry that things are shit now, guys, but in 25 years, everything will be great. So if you could just, you know, wait in the waiting room or wait in the hallway of NHS hospitals instead of waiting rooms for 25 more years, things will be fine. Love that. Um, cool. So, when was this written? 2023. I love it. It's the figures are only going up because we're treating more things, guys, not because we're gutting it in terms of its finances. Wow. Yeah, I'll drop. That's a fat quote. I like that. Big fan of that. Oh, I should actually move this. So this is all from the same area. Italicize that so it looks nice. Oh no, that's disastrous. Cool. Looking good. I mean, yeah, this whole austerity thing is just fuck the Tories, isn't it? Really, there's no. What else is there to say? Let's see what else is there. Oh wait, I didn't look at this one, did I? Few people with long-term health conditions such as cancer, diabetes, and depression are getting enough help to manage their condition. Breast cancer screening rates for women aged 53 to 74 fallen. It's become harder for patients to see a named GP. Only 6% of midwives think their maternity... Oh, 6%. Did you see this, by the way, Billy? Liz Truss considered cutting NHS cancer care to pay for tax cuts, claims new book. At this point, she might as well just be Darth Vader, right? Like... I mean, come on. That is staggering. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. No, it's the it's wokeonomics, Billy, that are the problem. It's not her. It's wokeonomics. Come on, man, get with the program. Oh. So this would be... Make it a bit neater, okay. So, 2013 to 2014. And then... Cool. Data released on Thursday by the NHS England for February showed that 125,505 people, 10% of everyone who sought help at a hospital-based emergency department in England that month, endured waits of at least 12 hours to be admitted, transferred, or discharged. Holy shit! That's a lot of fucking people. A lot of people. Bit bigger. Cool. The situation was worse at the two hospitals run by the Barking, Havering and Redbridge NHS side in Trust in East London, where 31% of patients, the highest proportion of any health trust in England, faced 12-hour A&E waits. Holy crap. I'm just going to put all of these in. This is just insane. The numbers are kind of nuts. Fuck it. Might as well just dump all the stats in now. So I guess the next step of this... Oh, shit. Gotta get rid of the wrong one. Yep. Oops. I guess the next step of this would be then to compare it to pre-austerity and see what the numbers were like pre-austerity, because if the numbers were just as bad pre-austerity, then austerity doesn't really have an impact, I guess, but I get the feeling that isn't going to be the consensus. We will see. Jacobin. I think I'll finish with the NHS tonight and then do more tomorrow. I've been going now for nearly 3 hours. It's only so much you can read about how shit your country is before you get a little bit sleepy. Well, you know what I could do, actually? You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to remake this. Austerity. How do you rename? And privatization. I'm actually going to make this a way bigger. So, finding austerity and private. I'm going to increase the scope of this. Is it private? Oh, it's privatization. Okay, it's with a Z. What did I just do? No. I guess they're kind of part and parcel with one another. So, to focus on one and ignore the other would probably be a mistake. So I guess you got the implementation of austerity here. You got some of the rationale here. You've got the timeline of austerity here. I guess I could do an extra section on privatization specifically. And I wonder if that book that I was looking at, Five Giants, is that to do with privatization? I'll have to look into that. I think I could get it on Kindle though. I've got the physical copy, but let me bring up. Let me have a look. Is it on Kindle? It'd be so incredible if it was. It is on Kindle. Oh, God, I love Kindle. Beautiful. £8? Fine, I'll spend £8. Fuck it. Let's see. I believe that there is quite a lot in this book about privatization specifically, and I think one of the big sections is also the NHS. Let's see. Lovely. Okay, so what have we got here? The welfare state under fire. Cuts and... Oh! Yes, look at this! Oh my god. It's got a massive section on austerity and privatization. Love in life. We are good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how much I've done in the NHS tonight. I think... Well, let's fuck that up completely. I think I'll continue tomorrow on the rest of it. Yeah, I think you have to talk about privatization as well as... Because, I mean, like the, this woman here says on Jacobin, whatever the fuck. Where is it? Grace Blakely says, Austerity is part of privatizing is part of austerity. If they undermine each other, then yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Okay, I think that's my plan then. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm gonna go get dinner and then probably go to bed. But yeah, there is so much more that I can go into now that I've kind of expanded the scope. To also privatization. So yeah, it's good to chat to you, Moose and Billy. Have a fantastic night. I'll be back tomorrow, probably like 6 or 7 again. I try and do like 3 or 4 hours a night and then just go from there. But yeah, have a fantastic night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.